The lions believed the hunt was over. A buffalo was down. Two hunters held it in place. Then the ground began to shake. Through the dust, the herd came charging back. One bull struck from the side. Another drove straight into the pride. And within seconds, the hunters were running for their lives. But this was only the beginning. Later, one buffalo would face an entire pride alone. And at the river, something even more dangerous was waiting beneath the surface. Buffalo are often seen as prey. But when nearly a ton of muscle turns to face the threat, the balance can change instantly. Their horns can block, hook, and lift. Their shoulders can drive a predator off its feet. Still, survival depends on more than strength. It depends on timing, on staying calm, and on recognizing the exact moment when running becomes more dangerous than fighting. The pride had been watching from the grass. They ignored the largest adults. Instead, they focused on one animal drifting near the edge of the herd. One lion moved toward the front. Another circled behind. The rest waited for panic to break the group apart. Then the ambush began. The buffalo tried to follow the others, but one lion reached its rear leg. A second attacker leaped onto its back. The animal stumbled. Its front knee struck the ground. For several seconds, the pride controlled the fight. One hunter clung from above. Another pulled from behind. Dust swallowed the struggle. The herd kept moving away. The outcome seemed decided. Then a deep distress call rolled across the plains. Several buffalo stopped and turned. At first, the lions did not notice. Their attention remained fixed on the animal beneath them. But in the distance, dark shapes were already moving back. One buffalo began to run. Then another followed. Within moments, dozens were charging toward the sound. Dust rose behind them like smoke. Only then did the pride look up. Some lions escaped immediately. One waited too long. A massive bull hit from the side and threw the predator away from the trapped buffalo. Another drove into the remaining attackers. The fallen animal pushed onto its knees, then back onto its feet. Seconds earlier, the lions had surrounded a victim. Now they faced a moving wall of horns and muscle. The pride scattered. The herd had come back for one of its own. But a herd can only save you when it is close. The next buffalo had no herd behind it. No rescue was coming, and the lions knew it. The old bull stood alone near the edge of the grassland. He was larger than the first buffalo, but slower. The lions spread out around him. One remained in front. Another moved toward the rear. A third waited for the bull to turn. They did not need to overpower him immediately. They only needed one mistake. The bull lowered his head. Wherever the nearest lion moved, the horns followed. For several moments, neither side committed. The lion stepped forward. The bull answered with a step of his own. Each approach ended before contact. Then a younger lion rushed too early. It moved toward the rear leg. The buffalo spun faster than expected. His horns cut across the attacker's path. The lion was knocked sideways and rolled through the dust. The rest of the pride rushed in. One predator jumped onto the bull's back. The buffalo twisted violently, dropped one shoulder, and forced it to release. But the attack was not over. The lions came from different directions. Each time the bull turned, another tried to slip behind him. One reached for a leg. A kick forced it away. Another moved toward the neck. The horns stopped it cold. The buffalo did not need to defeat the pride. He only needed to stay on his feet. As long as he remained upright, the lions could not control the fight safely. The attacks became shorter. The pauses became longer. Every failed attempt cost energy. Every close approach risked broken bones. Then one lion stopped advancing. Another began keeping its distance. The hunt was collapsing. The bull stepped forward. The nearest lion gave ground. He advanced again. This time, the others moved with it. The fight did not end with one dramatic blow. It ended because the possible meal was no longer worth the injury. The bull was wounded, exhausted, but the pride had failed to bring him down. Then came a threat his horns could barely reach. It was hidden beneath the water. The riverbank appeared calm. Several buffalo approached the edge and lowered their heads to drink. Mud shifted beneath their hooves. The surface moved slowly between reeds and exposed roots. One animal stepped closer. Only a few feet away, two eyes rested above the water. The buffalo never saw them. The crocodile moved without a splash. Then the river exploded. Jaws closed near the buffalo's muzzle. The animal jerked backward, but the crocodile pulled toward deeper water. The buffalo's front legs slid through the mud. Every foot toward the river gave the reptile more control. Solid ground was the buffalo's only chance. It spread its legs, drove its hooves into the bank, and pulled with its entire body. The crocodile twisted. The buffalo lost its footing. Water covered its face. The herd gathered behind it, snorting and stamping near the edge. But none could safely move within reach of those jaws. The trapped animal had to escape alone. The buffalo threw its head to the side. The crocodile adjusted. For less than a second, its grip loosened. That was enough. The buffalo pulled backward with one final surge. Its head came free. It stumbled onto the bank as the crocodile snapped again behind it. The herd closed around the exhausted survivor. The reptile disappeared beneath the surface. Within moments, the river looked calm again, as though nothing had happened. Buffalo do not win every confrontation. Lions still bring them down. Crocodiles still take vulnerable animals at the water. But buffalo are not helpless prey. Their weight can break an attack. Their horns can punish a mistake. And their herd can turn one distress call into a full charge. Sometimes, survival begins when the buffalo stops running. Sometimes the herd returns. And sometimes, a predator realizes too late that it chose the wrong target. Which encounter was the most intense? The herd rescue? The lone bull? Or the crocodile attack? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe for more unforgettable battles from the wild.